Okay, Matt, this is the water heater you were on last night. I've taken the cover off, and we're just gonna go through and systematically troubleshoot it with our multimeter. We can't go off the blinky lights because that just gives us a general direction of where we need to take our troubleshooting. We need to use our multimeter to verify what the lights tell you. It's because the lights are only going to tell you what it sees, but it can't see everything we can see with our multimeter. So you had diagnosed a thermocouple, so we're going to just see if the thermocouple is bad. So a thermocouple, or a thermopile, excuse me. I do happen to have a thermopile, a universal one, which hopefully it'll fit. But if the old one is bad, it won't generate more than about 350 millivolts, 350 millivolts DC. So we're going to start with that. Okay, so when I first got here, I noticed that I wasn't getting a spark on the piezo igniter. That's a piezo igniter. When you push it, you get a spark. I wasn't getting a spark, so I couldn't test the pilot because I couldn't light it. I pulled it apart. Maybe that knocked some debris out of it. It's now sparking, so we should be able to light the pilot. Okay, so here's my thermopile right there. The two wires going to the thermopile. I want to take the white wire off, and I want to get that wire. So I'm going to put my alligator clips on that, and I'm going to put my lead inside of that one. I'm going to set my meter to volts DC, or if you have a millivolts signal, let's see. Okay, so once I light the pilot, I'm going to light that. Let's see if it's lit. Okay, it's lit. And you can see my thermopile is generating a millivolt signal. If it builds up past 350, not sure if that is visible within the camera. We're at 240, 50, 275, 280. Now we're at 300. I've still got it held in. 320, 350, 360. Okay, it's blue past 350, so it's a good thermopile. We're up to 400 now. Okay, so the blinky light really doesn't, it just tells you what the module thinks. The question is the module broken and telling you the wrong thing, or is the thermopile working? Well, the thermopile is working. It's generating over 650 millivolts. But it does not keep the pilot on. So I'm going to pull the gas valve off, or the cover off the gas valve. There's two parts to this gas valve. There's a circuit board right here. Okay, there's the circuit board, and then there's the body. Well, let's test the body. I'm going to change to ohms. That's my ground terminal, that's my pilot. Solenoid. So I'm going to measure my pilot solenoid. I'm getting 19 kilo ohms. K down there stands for kilo ohms. Okay. Actually 1.87 kilo ohms. I should be getting 11 ohms. If I look at my main valve, I'm getting 11 ohms. We have a bad valve, not a bad thermopile. Okay. So measuring the ohms between your ground terminal and your pilot terminal tells us I've got a bad valve. I do not have a bad thermopile, even though the blinky light tells you so. The blinky light just tells you the direction that you may want to take your troubleshooting in. But that's why we come out, because we're professionals.